Hey guys, Tyler Johnson, aka Saltwater Mania's here, back for a quick video on how to make a automatic calc doser or alkalinity doser or a magnesium doser. I don't want to, make this statement, but if any of you have seen this out there, please post the video response below, because I believe I came up with this idea. I haven't seen it done anywhere else on a dosing measure. I've seen it for automatic top off, but what a great idea for dosing alkalinity, magnesium, or calc, whatever you want to do. Basically, this whole setup cost me $25 for the hardware, and maybe 50 cents at a garage sale for that, and probably about $5 for the container right there. So really cheap doser. The coolest thing about it is you can pick a container that has measurements on the sides of it, and drop in your float switch to whatever desired millimeter you have set for your tank, and basically put it on a digital timer or one of these timers where you can select the time. These are kind of nice because you can do multiple dosages throughout the day instead of having to have multiple pins. But basically, I just took a Thompson aqua lifter and wired a float switch into it at my mark right here, which is 1 gallon. I got all these parts on Amazon, free shipping, because I have Amazon Prime. So I have free 2-day shipping. Everything was here 2 days later. So you can get everything on there. I also bought a pre-filter that runs the calc from the jug through this and then into my pump, which protects my pump from the granules from calc loss or anything else that hadn't dissolved all the way through. And basically, I just buzzed the hole about an inch above the bottom, so I don't get any of that excess stuff at the bottom into the lines, and that's it. So I'll go ahead and turn it on and show you guys how it works. I have it come on at 10:30 every night, so I'm going to try this out and hope this works. So let's go ahead and plug it in. Right now, I just got done resetting it up, but as you can see, it's just a simple stream that pours down the center. I like to have the funnel on there. It'll protect the float switch and just kind of capture that excess mist coming off of the sides. But I wonder, there's probably many of you wondering why I'm dripping it so far. Well, that's because of the water level in here needs to be lower than the output of the doser, or it will start a siphon, and there's no way of stopping that. It'll basically, when the pump shuts off, it'll barely squirt out, but it'll keep squirting out, and you don't want that. So by putting this nozzle up at the very top, when I kill the power, or when the float reaches the level and shuts the pump off, it'll also shut it off here. Now, I don't think it's going to shut it off here right now, but we'll go ahead and try. I'm going to unplug, and it ended up stopping. But the only thing I have to worry about is you can see that the water level is right here. So when it does its first dose, it'll be low enough. But as you can see, it stopped right there. And basically, I have a dripper here that runs right into my filter sock, and then I tie another knot there, and it drips right there. And now, instead of having to come down here every day and put in the calc into this bucket, it does it automatically. Now, I know a lot of you are wondering, well, why did you do that? Why did you put Kalk in there? Why wouldn't you just put it in your top off? Well, long story short, I'm in a garage, my temperature fluctuates a lot, and I go from using anywhere from 50 gallons a week to 20 gallons a week. So I can't dial in my system because my top off doesn't, it's real sporadic. You never know when I'm going to lose a lot of water. So I had to come up with a way to automatically dose the same amount each night. Now, someone could build this on a larger version of maybe 3 of these. 1 magnesium, 1 alkalinity, and 1 your buffer, and basically, or your calcium, and then basically you could have the magnesium one come on once a month, you know, or once a week for only 30 seconds. And you know, or set the float down. Now, a lot of you guys are wondering, well, what happens when the float hits the top and it turns off the pump, but then you dose and it turns back on? Well, that's why you have the timer. You have to have the timer run it for however many minutes it takes to fill this up, and add like maybe 5 or 10 minutes to that. Because it's on such a slow drip, by the time the float got activated, it'd probably be a good 20 minutes before, so the pump will be off. But that's my $25 doser. I think it'll work. I don't think there's much redundancy that needs to be done. You have the timer to make sure that the pump doesn't stay on all the time. You have a float switch there, and then also you have just a 1 gallon jug that can't start a siphon on its own. So, you know, the worst that's going to happen is you're going to add, you know, if you don't install a relay, the worst that can happen is the pump can stay on. But that's why I only have 5 gallon jug of it at one time, not a huge reservoir. So tell me what you guys think, and once again, if you guys know any videos out there that this has been done, please post them. I've been trying to find somebody else that's done this for dosing alkalinity and your other parameters. So tell me what you guys think, subscribe, and happy reefing.